Hi, everyone. My name is Joseph Kerschbaum, and I'm going to be reading a few poems from my book published by Main Street Rag Publishing Company, who is hosting this video series. So first things first, thank you to Main Street Rag for publishing my book. It's called Mirror Box. There it is. And thanks again for hosting this video series, which I am very happy to be part of. So let's get to the poems. So the first piece I'm going to read is based on a true story. That's going to be the theme of these poems, I think. So this first poem is called Between Entering and Exiting a Door. And it's about how you can, leave your house, leave your apartment, whatever your dwelling is at one time, maybe in the morning, and come back in the evening, maybe a different person, maybe a big life change has occurred or something else in your life. For me, personally, in this poem, was the day my daughter was born. We very much were not expecting her that day. It started off like a normal day, and by the end of the day, she was born. So that's what this poem is. So it's called Between Entering and Exiting a Door. Red pasta sauce coagulates on the plates in the sink. Yesterday's unopened mail is an artifact from another time. The shopping list for tonight's now canceled dinner party was written by a stranger in my scratchy handwriting. Small colonies of dust in corners of the room are not thicker, darker than they were 12 hours ago, but look as if they belong undisturbed in a forgotten tomb. For anyone else, the dusk sun leaking into the house is the same sun that was shining here earlier today. Feels like years since I left the house this morning, where nothing appears different, but everything has changed. So that's the first poem. So again, kind of like leaving your house and then coming back as, I don't know, like a different person or maybe something large has happened. So this next poem is about that same house, that same door, but I have always had like an odd fascination with severe weather, tornadoes and things. I don't know what it is. I really like them. I enjoy watching storms roll in, but then one day you have that realization that like, oh yeah, if this is a real severe storm, like it could literally blow my house down. And it's easier to love storms in a way when you have nothing to lose. And that's what this poem's about. So this is called One of Us Has Changed. At the right angle, those incisors glint, poorly concealed weapons under your new hostile snarl. Temperature drops as if we stand in the shadow of an ominous figure who intends us harm. Sky darkens the shade of a bruise. Old excitement reverberates up my spine as the first thunder rolls. Watch you whip yourself into the biggest monster atmosphere can sustain. Locked doors, boarded windows are useless prayers pleading to a fist in motion. Somewhere you inhale someone's life, spit out their splinters and bones. Hypnotic as an injury, the fascination festers. Try to look away. The sky lights up again. All right. And then this last poem that I'm going to read is also another true story where people always mistake me for somebody else. It happens all the time. No matter where I am, people mistake me for somebody else. I don't know why. I guess I'm just a very common looking person. So this last poem is called I Don't Look Like Myself Today. Our distracted glances connect across a lunchtime cafe crowd. With a swift flinch of recognition, an unsure smile of disbelief widens as you calculate the possibility of now. Gasp as if you have seen a ghost. Maybe you have. Stop where you stand in the murky middle of your history as the barista waits for your order. Wait for me to have an equivalent reaction. Finish the sentence you haven't said yet. Start to speak. Expect to find each other in the dense fog of a shared memory. Then realize you're alone. I don't know who you are. Panic for a second at the prospect of being forgotten, not even a footnote in the meandering narrative of someone's life who made an impact or at least an impression on your own. Stand back into this moment with a stranger who isn't aware that we lost cabin pressure, but oxygen is flowing again. Take a breath as we arrive at the other side of this stunted exchange. This misplaced person who casts a similar shadow as me has not traversed whatever chasm of time and space so they could be standing happenstance in a coffee shop. But for a few swift heartbeats, miracles existed. I thought you were someone else, you say. That's okay. I often mistake myself for someone else, too, I say. We part ways. The end feels abrupt, as if there's more to say. A conversation feels unfinished, but I don't think it's the one between us right now. All right, that's what I have for you today. Again, thanks for Main Street Rag for having me and publishing Mirror Box. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.